If you have a business and you have a website, I am going to share with you something that will increase the traffic to your website, which will in turn increase the exposure of your product and services on your website, which by God's grace will increase the sales of your product. Now, about a month ago, I was about to buy something, right? And just like 93% of every other person in the world, I went on the internet to, do some research on the product and where I can get it before I actually get it. Now, my research or just going to Google and searching for the product got me into a blog post or got me into a website that has a blog post. The blog post was talking about the product I was intending to buy. Right now, the blog post had a lot of information about the product, the evolution, the changes, where it can be gotten from, the pros and the cons. Basically, dope ass information about the product that's going to make me or any other person, know that the person talking about that product knows a load of things about the product. And if the person recommends a place to get it, I will go to where they say because of the way they've been able to craft that information. Now, at the end of the blog post, there was a call to action saying, oh, we even sell this product. That is, after providing all the content and all the information about the product I was trying to get, they have a call to action in the blog post saying they actually sell that product. And guess what? Because I've read so much information about the product and I've been thrilled about how they've put the information about that product, it made sense for me to buy from them. Not only because I've been able to perceive them as a thought leader in that product space, but also because these guys have provided so much information, it just makes sense to buy from them. They know what they're talking about. So I ended up buying from them. I didn't buy from, stores or people that placed ads on Google about the product. I bought from them because they provided information about the product in a way that's going to make me understand and get some more insights on the product. So the key thing that I want to share with you today is something called content marketing. Now, it is a free style of marketing whereby all you do is create content around your product or your service, and then you do a lot of SEO on the content so that it can be propelled to people when they search for the keyword. For example, let's say you sell cameras, for example, right? You sell cameras on your website, right? You're going to create a blog section on your site, and you're going to create articles on cameras, just talking about amazing things about cameras, the pros and the cons, the changes, and you just trying to create content that makes your business or makes your site feel like a thought leader in the camera space. So it's all about creating content around your product with the sole aim of getting people on your site or on that blog post to get more insights on the product. And then at the end of the post, you can sell them, telling them we actually sell these products we've talked about. Now, every person in their normal sense that reads information or gets information from someone always feels kind of like indebted to them. Like, I think I need to buy from this person, or I think I need to, get the product from this person because of the kind of information they have given me. This person must be a thought leader in this space. So it only makes sense for me to buy from them. So the key or the punchline is content marketing. You create content around your product and you have it on your blog post. So when somebody's searching for keywords relating to a blog post you've created, guess who's gonna show? Your website will show. Of course, it won't show like if you put the post today, it won't start showing tomorrow. It's going to take some time, and you will of course make sure the keywords that people will search for is embedded in the blog post. And that blog post, because Google even likes people that shares information, your website or your blog post is going to be propelled to the front of the people that are in search of a product or a service that you might provide. Now, the blog post that made me buy from that company was not created 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, 2 months ago. I'm sure it was created about like 1 or 2 years ago, but 2 years later, that same blog post converted me. I bought from them based on the blog post that they posted 2 months ago, or no, 2 years ago, or 1 year ago that was even free to create. And 2 years from now, that same blog post will still convert and make sales. So it is a free, alternative to paid marketing. Just create content and make sure the content you create, especially, and by content, I mean blog posts on your website. So when people land on the blog post on your website and they browse around your website, they are going to see that, oh, you actually sell the things you're talking about. Or even in the blog post below it, you're going to put a call to action saying we actually sell this shit. So that is it. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you can start creating content. And now another thing is, not every entrepreneur or every business owner might be able to create content, right? Some people are not good at creating content. That's why you have some people that are content creators. Now, you can get some content creators for a very, very low price, or you can get somebody on your team or in your company or your business that knows your product so much and that creates content around your product. It's really going to help you. It's really going to boost the traffic on your website, which will in turn boost the exposure of your product on your website or your services on your website, which in turn, like I said from the beginning, by God's grace, increase the sales of your products and services. I want to know what you think about it. I want to know if you want to know people that can create content for you. I can direct you to some very good content creators. Even though I create content, I will not advertise myself as a content creator. That is not the point of this video. The point is, you can create content free of charge by yourself, or you can get people to create content for you for the low, very, very cheap, very, very cheap. And if you want to know people like that, just drop a comment below, and I'm going to give you a link to a website that has content creators for the cheap, as in for the low, and the return on investment on that, on creating content around your product on your blog post, is one you cannot put a price tag on, because it's going to sell you today, it's going to sell you tomorrow, it's going to sell you 10 years from now, as long as the blog post stays on your website. I remain Daniel Nejo for the presidentialhustle.com. And if you have any questions, don't forget to put the comments below. Until I see you next time, stay blessed and keep hustling strategically. Peace.